packaging, which is basically going to what's called retention packaging. It changes the way that we are packaging our terminals during the refurbishment process. It's basically bye-bye bubble wrap. So that's pretty exciting for us. It will actually look and hold the product better. It will also look and feel much more professional than our, simple, bubble wrap. Okay, so POD color printing, we are looking at that. So green clovers and purple horseshoes. Right now, all of our POD printing is black and white. We're looking at bringing that up, ante getting higher from a color perspective, and it was actually driven from a bank tech requirement. So we're driving that. While it's getting full, Cap One wants us to take calls from TSYS for repair replacements, and so we are looking at doing that. We're also looking at expanding the billing merchant file today. It's something we did in Q4 of last year, Q1 with Sue and Jeff and a bunch of other folks, is we create a file that we send over to TSYS and creates charge records so that it hits the merchant statement for Capital One's merchants in the consumable business. We're taking calls directly from their merchants and placing orders on their behalf. We're going to expand that, and now we're actually going to be doing their equipment and all of their pass-through billing on all of the orders that they do through Portal. We'll be going up into TSYS's BMF file and creating all those charge records. So a nice deep integration that we're going to have with Cap One. Pizzas and computers. Ever heard of Domino's? Ever heard of IBM? Well, guess what? We're going to start working with them in the next upcoming quarter. We've actually already started to dabble a little bit. Domino's is quite exciting. We've been partnering with IBM where they can actually take credit card terminal to the door. If you want your pizza, give me your card. I'm going to swipe it. That is actually quite an exciting endeavor.
That's a huge opportunity for us. Christy went ahead and got that deal. I can't remember the details. I think she had to leave. But she was able to successfully sign an MSA with IBM, which is not an easy thing to do. But it is an opportunity for us to go ahead and partner with IBM in a vertical market that, if all goes well with what Eva Marie and team are looking to do with a refined statement of work, IBM is looking to pursue this vertical and potentially bring additional business to POS Portal. So it's a huge deal going forward.
As I mentioned, fountains in Atlanta are on high alert. There's a contingent, including me, unless I'm not allowed into the state of Georgia, to go and solidify our stake at WorldPay from a RFP presentation perspective. And then lock it down. So we, as I mentioned before, we have the application code assurance requirements as part of the Capital One contract to look at kind of the medium vulnerabilities and get those locked down.
All right, so it's a few minutes after 5, and go ahead and button this up real quick. And a couple of closing comments that I have to kind of sum up the theme of everything. Between the efforts of everyone in the organization, everyone from operations to technology to all of you in this room today, what we're doing now is we are hardening our P2 product, both on a software perspective and a deployment perspective, and we're connecting those dots. The entire organization is going to a cloud-based environment, which is going to be revolutionary for our industry. In addition to that, we're refining the implementation process. A lot of the work with what Norman is doing and what Dave is doing are going to improve our overall brand in the marketplace. One of the key things from a customer satisfaction perspective, and what we've heard from the demos, as Josh mentioned, is a lot of our competition have failed to execute. They've overpromised and underdelivered. The implementation process is being refined to go ahead and ensure that POS Portal does not fall in that same trap. In addition, with P2 deployment, P2 development, and software, the cross sales are happening. We have 51 rentals out of our rental environment through Kay's efforts right now. We got how many contracts, Kay? How many contracts have we signed with customers right now?
Like 28.
We got 28 contracts signed for our rental product.
She's beating P2.
That's right.
That's great.
From an equipment sales perspective, we're continuing to grow the equipment sales group in the e-com and the tier 3 space. And then again, all of this is bringing all of our products and converging them into our overall P2 platform. So when you hear P2 in the organization, we're not just talking about these particular clouds. We're not just talking about the sales and the residuals. When you hear P2, we're talking about the overall organization as a whole is kind of redefining itself and taking its products and its services to the cloud. And then from a deployment perspective, I mean, we continue to hit it hard with our core deployment. As Eva Marie mentioned and Buzz executed on, Moneris. We didn't mention transfers. I had calls, I mean, right now I'm working on a deal with transfers to go ahead and take them from our legacy P1 platform on the software side to P2. And we're trying to leverage the deployment relationship there. When I had a conversation with Steve Cadden and trying to tie in a relationship-based pricing and long-term deployment contract, his comment to me was, I'm open to that, Joe, because I don't have any problems in deployment. And I've got plenty of other things to do with my time, and you guys are doing a great job. So transfers is doing extremely well. WorldPay, we've got a high likelihood of closing that deal. It's never over until it's over, but we're going in there, keeping the fountains away from Eva Marie, and we're going to really knock it out of the park in that presentation next week. And then FTPS, again, it's a management change, but we are in a very strong position to continue a long-term relationship with FTPS. Compass Bank, I had a call today with Rodney Chambers. He had heard some things going on, wanted to ensure that our focus from the company's perspective was still on the deployment side. I reassured him that we are definitely do that. We are definitely on the deployment side. I kind of connected the dots for Rodney on everything from a software perspective to what we're doing for P2. And Rodney is going to go ahead and reach into his organization and bring further opportunities for us to do deployment, not only within the U.S., but potentially outside of the U.S. with BBA Compass. So there's just a lot of opportunities going forward. And I think the overall message is everyone in this organization, it's not about one product versus another product. It's not siloed products. The overall organization is working together to bring all the products together so that we can provide comprehensive solutions to our clients. So the more products we have in the client, the more products and hooks that we have in our clients, the longer those clients will hang out with us. So unless anyone has any questions, appreciate everyone's time. Drink them. I'd say smoke them if you have them. We've got a no smoking environment. So any questions for anyone? Josh?
Yeah, we just kick ass.
Yeah.
To reiterate.
Yeah, just one more time.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead.